Hello and welcome to the 2021 Ganesh Chaturthi Festival, brought to you by the Ballarat Hindu Temple and Cultural Centre Incorporated. My name is Bobby Mehta. I'll be your host for today's festival, and I'd like to begin by an acknowledgement of country.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Rod Jackson, and I would like to acknowledge that you're meeting on the lands of the Wadawurrung people and pay my respects to elders past, present, and the future. I'd like to acknowledge all Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander peoples and First Nations people and traditional owners and custodians of the land and the waterways upon which we all live and depend. I'd also like to acknowledge and pay my respects to ancestors of this country, elders, acknowledge holders and leaders, past and present. I'd also extend my respect to all Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people and those of other cultures, and acknowledge that where ongoing leadership of Aboriginal communities across Victoria is striving to build on the strengths to address inadequacies and improve Aboriginal lives and justice outcomes. And I'd also like to trust that everyone enjoys the festivities of the day and look forward to welcome you all and acknowledging that you're meeting on First Nations land. Thank you.
To get today's festivities underway, we'd like to begin with the very important lighting of the lamp ceremony. It's a ceremony that's very significant in many Hindu festivals, and Hindus light lamps known as jots during opening ceremonies and also while welcoming guests, because they consider the lighting of a lamp as an auspicious and a very positive thing to do.
Om Shanno Mitram Varnaha Shanno Bhavatvajaman Shanno Indro Brahaspatihi Shanno Vishwasamaha Namo Brahmane Namaste Vayo Tvameva Pratyaksham Brahmasi Tvameva Pratyaksham Brahma Vadishyami Radam Vadishyami Satyam Vadishyami Tanma Bhavato Tadvaktara Bhavato Avatu Mam Avatu Bhaktaram. Om Shanti 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 Agnim Prajwalitam Mande Jatavedam Bhutasanam Suvarnavarnamanaram Samidham Vishwadomukham Yajneshwaraya Namaha. Om Gananatva Ganapatim Havamahe Kavim Kavinamupavashyavasamam Jyesthagam Brahmanam Brahmanaspada Anushannumannote Bheseda Sadhanam. Om Nishasira Ganapate Ganeshatvama Ahurvipradamam Kavinam Narate Vakriyade Kinchanare Mahamarkam Madhavan Chitramarcha. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om.
To get the cultural program underway, we'd like to now welcome Jairam Giri, Sri Kartika Mutta and Aditya Naga, who are going to perform the Ganesha Shokala chanting for us today. And the boys have brilliantly incorporated a classic Tamil sloka on Vinyaga along with the popular Ganapati Bappa Muraya.
Vakratunda Mahakaya Surya Koti Samaprabha Nirvignam Guru Me Deva Sarvakaryesu Sarvata. Om Gam Ganapataye Namo Namah Shri Siddhi Vinayaka Namo Namah Ashtavinayaka Namo Namah Ganapati Bappa Moraya Mangalamurti Moraya. Om Gam Ganapataye Namo Namah Shri Siddhi Vinayaka Namo Namah Ashtavinayaka Namo Namah Ganapati Bappa Moraya Mangalamurti Moraya.
A very warm welcome to you to the Ganesh Chaturthi Festival, brought to you by the Ballarat Hindu Temple and Cultural Centre Incorporated. It's a pleasure having your company today, and it gives me even greater pleasure now to welcome the President of the Ballarat Hindu Temple and Cultural Centre, Mr. Harisankar Parapayalam.
Namaste. I would like to welcome you all to this year's virtual Ganesh Chaturthi event. On behalf of Ballarat Hindu Temple and Cultural Centre, I wish you all a very happy Ganesh Chaturthi. I am sure you all will enjoy this event. A short introduction to Ballarat Hindu Temple and Cultural Centre, BHTCC. We are here in Ballarat to support and promote our rich and vibrant Hindu culture and tradition. We like to pass our great culture and religious values to our coming generation and wider community. As part of this, our committee is working hard to get a place of worship and cultural center. I would like to take this opportunity to announce that we received a funding to renovate a property around Ballarat to do our worships and cultural activities, and the works are progressing. We are very thankful to Victorian government for providing the Indian infrastructure grant for renovations. We always like to work with government and community to build an interfaith and multicultural society. So we expect all the support and donations from the community and business to make this project a successful. I know we are all going through a challenging pandemic time, and a lot of people disconnected because of not able to meet with their relatives, or we cannot go and celebrate anything back to your native place or here because of the COVID restrictions. So, to be safe, we make a virtual event now for you all to enjoy. For now, I thank all the executive committee members, dignitaries, performers, and volunteers making this event possible. I pray to Ganesha on this auspicious day to remove all our hurdles and give a prosperous tomorrow to all. Loka samastha sukhino bhavantu.
A wonderful opening message there by the President of the Ballarat Hindu Temple and Cultural Centre. What's going to follow now is a couple of messages. Firstly, from the Mayor of Ballarat, Councillor Daniel Maloney. And following that message, we'll also have a message from Kartik Arasu of the Australian Hindu Temple Association.
Hi everyone, I'm Councillor Daniel Maloney, the Mayor of Ballarat, and on behalf of everyone at the City of Ballarat, I'd like to wish everyone at the Ballarat Hindu Temple a fantastic celebration of Ganesha this Saturday. I'm sorry that we can't actually all be together. Obviously the pandemic and the various restrictions at the moment are making it very hard for gatherings. Of course, there's so many great things that people of Hindu faith have been doing across the City of Ballarat. Our Indian community as well has done some fantastic things. It's a culture that has done a lot to ensure that those less fortunate through our municipality, through our city, have been supported, and I really do thank the wonderful work of everyone there. Those at the Ballarat Hindu Temple do some great things, and I hope that in the coming months ahead that we're able to get together for important celebrations like this. So again, on behalf of everyone at the City of Ballarat, I still hope that even though we're online, that you still can take the time to celebrate a significant day in the calendar. Best wishes, everyone.
Namaskar. On behalf of the Australian Hindu Temples Council, It is my absolute pleasure to extend my very warm welcome to all of you all here today. Ganesh Chaturthi, one of the most enjoyed and celebrated festivals in the Hindu calendar. Thanks to all the volunteers and performers for bringing us this fantastic festival celebrations virtually here today. My very best wishes to the entire team of Ballarat Hindu Temple and Cultural Center. Happy Ganesh Chaturthi. Thank you.
A big thank you there to Mayor Daniel Maloney and also to Karthik Arasu of the Australian Hindu Temple Association for your lovely words. We're going to go back now to the cultural program with firstly Virat Sai Narella, who's going to perform the Sri Ganesha Vinayaka song. And following that, we'll learn all about the importance of Ganesh Chaturthi from Arjun Tipper, who's going to tell us a fascinating story about Ganesha Chaturthi, what it all means, and why it's so important to Hindus up and down India and also around the globe.
Shantara Niranjana Parvati Nanjana Rajanana Parvati Nanjana Rajanana Divija Shantara Niranjana Parvati Nanjana Rajanana Divija Shantara Niranjana Pahi Prabhu Mam Pahi Prasanna Pahi Prabhu Mam Pahi Prasanna Shantara Tanaya Shubhanana Divija Shantara Niranjana Shantara Tanaya Shubhanana Divija Shantara Niranjana Shantara Tanaya Shubhanana Pahi Prabhu Mam Pahi Prasanna Pahi Prabhu Mam Pahi Prasanna Gauri Shantara Rajanana Divija Shantara Niranjana Gauri Shantara Rajanana Divija Shantara Niranjana.
India, a nation of rich culture and history, is known across the globe for its religious festivals and the history behind them. To this very day, in order to preserve the culture and ancient traditions, festivals are celebrated the way our ancestors celebrated them long ago. Among this wide array of breathtaking festivals is a much awaited and highly celebrated one, Ganesha Chaturthi. Ganesha, also known as Vinayaka, Gajanana and Ganapati, has over 100 names. Ganesha is the Hindu deity that represents fair fortune, prosperity, wisdom and intellect. He is also the supreme remover of obstacles. Ganesha Chaturthi in Hinduism is a 10-day festival marking the birth of this elephant-headed deity. It begins on the 4th day of the month of Bhadrapada, August to September, the 6th month of the Hindu calendar. This festival is celebrated with great devotion and pomp by the people of India. To this day, it is observed as one of the most auspicious in Hindu culture and is widely celebrated in the state of Maharashtra. The story of the birth of Ganesha begins like this. Parvati, godly wife of Shiva, wants to go bathe, but she has no one to guard her while she is doing this. So, out of sandalwood paste, she creates Ganesha, her son. She knows he is devoted to her, so she leaves him to guard the door. After some time, Shiva arrives at the front of the house and wants to go in. However, Ganesha refuses, so out of pure anger, Shiva severs his head. After realizing what has happened, Parvati is enraged and Shiva is forced to bring Ganesha back to life. Shiva asks his followers to scour the earth for the head of an elephant facing north. After Shiva receives the elephant head, he attaches it to Ganesha's body to resurrect him. This moment in the story is extremely significant as Ganesh Chaturthi is designed to commemorate this moment. We celebrate Ganesh Chaturthi by decorating idols, dancing with enthusiasm, and chanting. An example of a chant is Ganapati Bappa Moria, Mangala Murthy Moria. In summary, we celebrate the Ganesh Chaturthi festival to honor the rebirth of Lord Ganesh and to keep ancient Hindu culture alive. Thank you for your time. Happy Ganesh Chaturthi.
Time for a classical song now, performed by Gautam Balamurugan, who's going to perform a Carnatic Geetam, Shri Gananatha, a prayer to Lord Ganesh.
Hi, my name is Gautam and I'm going to sing Sri Gananatha, which is in Malahari Ragam, and the talam is Rupika talam. Ma pada sa sa re re sa da pa ma pa re ma pa da pa ma ga re sa re re da pa ma ga re sa re pa ma ga re ga re sa. Sri Gananatha Sindhura Varna Karuna Sagara Kari Vadana Lambodara Laku Mikara Amba Suta Amara Vinota Siddha Siddhi Vinayaka De Namo Namo Lambodara Laku Nikara Amba Suta Amada Vinota Sakala Vidya Adi Pujita Thank you.
Thank you for joining us for this Ganesh Chaturthi festival brought to you by the Ballarat Hindu Temple and Cultural Centre Incorporated. It's lovely having you join us for this wonderful, momentous occasion here in Ballarat, being able to still bring you this wonderful festival online due to the COVID-19 restrictions currently ongoing throughout Victoria and Australia. We are streaming live to you today, and a big thank you to our sponsors, Vish Homes, the Alfreton Indian Store, Midas, Santa Solar, and Delicious Dosa Kitchen as well. Couldn't have any better partners to join us for bringing you this event. Now what we're going to do is we're going to return to a fantastic dance performance brought to you
जय हो शंकरा आदिदेव शंकरा तेरे जाप के बिना चले ये सांस किस तरह मेरा कर्म तू ही जाने क्या बुरा है क्या भला, तेरे रास्ते पे मैं तो आंख मूंद के चला, तेरे नाम की जोत ने सारा हर लिया तमस मेरा। नमो नमो जी शंकरा, भोलेनाथ शंकरा, जय त्रिलोकनाथ शंभु हे शिवाय शंकरा। नमो नमो जी शंकरा, भोलेनाथ शंकरा, रुद्रदेव हे महेश्वरा।
अच्युतं केशवं कृष्णदामोदरम्, अच्युतं केशवं कृष्णदामोदरम्, रामनारायणं जानकीवल्लभम्, रामनारायणं जानकीवल्लभम्।
A big thank you to our sponsors Vish Homes for helping to support this live streamed event for you today. Time now for a message from Federal MP Catherine King, and following that we'll have a message from Geeta Devi of Hota.
Hi, I'm Catherine King, and it's my pleasure to speak to you today, and I wish that I could be with you all celebrating Ganesh Chaturthi. While the pandemic means we can't celebrate together, it doesn't mean we can't celebrate and acknowledge our important traditions. The festival, of course, honours the harbinger of new beginnings, and here in the first few weeks of spring, what better way to start thinking about new beginnings which will occur once we get through this extraordinary period. There's been so much happen in the past 18 months, and to celebrate hope and new life is a wonderful opportunity, and I'm delighted to be invited to be a part of it. Having community groups continue to connect, to share experiences and honour ancient traditions is just so important. We still have a way ahead of us, but if we continue to band together and to celebrate, even if it is virtually, we do offer hope. I encourage everyone in the community to look after yourselves, your family and your community, and I look forward to celebrating with you all in person very soon.
Namaste. On behalf of Vishwa Hindu Parishad and Hota Victoria, I extend a very warm welcome to all of you in Ballarat today. Festivals like Ganesh Chaturthi gives us an opportunity not only celebrate with family and friends, but share our rich culture and traditions with the rest of the Australian communities. This is very important given that our next generation is growing up here. On this occasion, our congratulations to the committee volunteers and supporters of Ballarat Hindu Temple and Cultural Centre enjoy the festivities. Dhanyavad.
అందరికీ నమస్కారం. బల్లారట్ తెలుగు అసోసియేషన్ తరపున అందరికీ గణేష్ చతుర్థి శుభాకాంక్షలు. మే దిస్ గణేష్ చతుర్థి బి ద స్టార్ట్ ఆఫ్ ద ఇయర్ దట్ విల్ బ్రింగ్ యూ జాయ్ అండ్ హ్యాపీనెస్. బెస్ట్ విషెస్ ఫర్ యూ అండ్ యువర్ ఫ్యామిలీ ఆన్ లార్డ్ గణేష్ డే. నమస్కారం.
Time for us to welcome Jairam Giri now, who's going to give us a story of Ekadanda.
Namaste all. Today I'm going to tell you about how the Mahabharata was written. Maharishi Veda Vyasa had memorized the whole Mahabharata but hadn't written it yet. He needed someone to write it for him. Since he knew the shloka, Arogyam Bhaskaradichet, Shriyamichet Uddasanat, Jnanamichet Ishvaradichet, Mokshamichet Janardhanat. If you want knowledge, you must seek Shiva Peruman. He went straight to Shiva Peruman. Shiva said, Ganapati will assist you instead. So Vyasa and Ganesha went to what is now known as Vyasa Guha. They both laid down conditions. Ganapati said, if you want me to write for you, I will not stop writing, so you must not stop reciting. Vyasa said, okay, but if you want, you can only write if you understand what I am saying. Ganesha said, okay, but in his mind he was planning a test for Vyasa. Ganapati didn't have anything to write with, so he broke off his tusk and wrote with it instead. Since then, he was known as Yekadanta, or one tusk. Once Vyasa had gotten to the hard slokas, Ganapati put his test into action. Pretending he didn't know what the slokas meant, and using Vyasa's condition to his will, he asked Vyasa, what does this mean? I don't understand it. And what was that word you just said? Vyasa, knowing that this was a test, answered instantly and went straight back to Mahabharata without wasting a single second. So that meant Vyasa fulfilled both conditions. This is how the most epic out of both epics was written. Thank you for listening.
Something a little bit special now, and going to welcome Abby Salvador, who's originally from the Philippines, and Abby was fascinated to hear about the Ganesh Chaturthi event, and she's learnt this very special Ganesha song, ordered a traditional costume from India to give a wonderful performance. Here we go now, Abby Salvador. A fantastic performance by Abby Salvador. Thank you so much for that. Now, here's another little girl with some big dance moves, giving a big warm welcome to Akal Roop Kaur, who's going to perform a Punjabi number for us. Thank you for joining us for this live streaming of the Ganesh Chaturthi Festival 2021, brought to you by the Ballarat Hindu Temple and Cultural Centre Incorporated. And as I mentioned before, none of this would be possible without our fantastic sponsors. Sponsors such as KV Hunts Creations. Check out their jewellery and lots of other amazing products that they sell via their website, kvhuntscreations.com.au. That's kvhuntscreations.com.au. Big thank you to our sponsors, the Alfreton Indian Store, We hope you're enjoying the fantastic Ganesh Chaturthi festival for 2021. It's a pleasure having your company today. Time now for a very special message from State MP, the Honourable Michaela Settle.
Namaste and hello everyone. I'm Michaela Settle, the State Labor Member for Buninyong. Thank you to the Ballarat Hindu Temple and Cultural Centre for inviting me to join you today to celebrate the Ganesh Chaturthi festival. I realise that celebrating this significant day online is not what we all had planned. However, it's wonderful to know that despite being physically apart, we can still celebrate together. I hope everyone has a joyful day commemorating the birthday of Lord Ganesh. I know that there are many opportunities to perform Pooja and honour Ganesh Chaturthi, including sharing a delicious meal generously delivered to your home by the good people of the Ballarat Hindu Temple and Cultural Centre. I wish you all the best as you celebrate the festival today, and I can't wait to see you all in person as soon as we can gather again together safely. Have a fantastic celebration.
Thank you for that lovely message to the Honourable Michaela Settle, State MP here in Ballarat, member for Buninyong. Now, if there's someone who's really been a wonderful support to the Ballarat Hindu Temple and Cultural Centre here in Ballarat, it's been one of our most trusted, knowledgeable and respected advisors. Ladies and gentlemen, a message now from Dr. Sundaram Sivamalai.
Namaste. Vanakkam. Good morning, ladies, gentlemen, children, friends and families. May I congratulate the Ballarat Hindu Temple and Cultural Centre for their devotion and commitment in hosting the Ganesh Chaturthi every year. This festival is one of the most significant religious events amongst the Hindus, and I'm delighted to be part of this celebration. May the Lord Ganesha clear the path for all your endeavours so that your lives will continue in harmony and in peace in years to come. Looking forward for a wonderful celebration. Vanakkam. Namaste.
Time now to welcome back Virat Sai Narela, who's going to perform another song for us now, this time Gauri Shankara Gajanana.
Gauri Shankara Gajanana, Divija Shankara Niranjana. Gauri Shankara Gajanana, Divija Shankara Niranjana. Parvati Nanjana Gajanana, Parvati Nanjana Gajanana, Divija Shankara Niranjana. Parvati Nanjana Gajanana, Divija Shankara Niranjana. Pahi Prabhu Mam, Pahi Prasanna, Pahi Prabhu Mam, Pahi Prasanna. Shankara Tanaya Shubhanana, Divija Shankara Niranjana. Shankara Tanaya Shubhanana, Divija Shankara Niranjana. Shankara Tanaya Shubhanana, Pahi Prabhu Mam, Pahi Prasanna, Pahi Prabhu Mam, Pahi Prasanna. Gauri Shankara Gajanana, Divija Shankara Niranjana. Gauri Shankara Gajanana, Divija Shankara.
And now to perform you a classical number, we are going to introduce Kirti and Mahati, and they're going to have a humble attempt of singing a very popular Tamil song, Prabho Ganapati.
Sannidhi Sharanadendome, Sadhu Vanangi துதி பாடி ஆடியுந்தன் சந்நிதி சரணடைந்தோமே. சார்ந்த சித்த சௌபாகியம் யாவையும் தந்தருள் சத்குரு நீயே. சார்ந்த சித்த சௌபாகியம் யாவையும் தந்தருள் சத்குரு நீயே. பிரபோ கணபதே गणपते गणपते आदिमूल गणनाथ गजानन अद्भुत धवल स्वरूपा. आदिमूल गणनाथ गजानन अद्भुत धवल स्वरूपा. देव देव जय विजय विनायक चिन्मय परशिव दीपा. देव देव जय विजय विनायक चिन्मय परशिव दीपा. प्रभो गणपते गणपते गणपते. தேடி தேடி எங்கோ ஓடுகிறார் உன்னை தேடி கண்டு கொள்ளலாமே. தேடி தேடி எங்கோ ஓடுகிறார் உன்னை தேடி கண்டு கொள்ளலாமே. கோடி கோடி மலை யானைகள் பணி செய்ய ஒன்றென விளங்கும் பெமானே. கோடி கோடி மலை யானைகள் பணி செய்ய ஒன்றென விளங்கும் பெமானே. பிரபு கணபதே பரிபூரண வாழ்வருள்வாயே. பிரபு கணபதே பரிபூரண வாழ்வருள்வாயே. பிரபு गणपते 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 गणपते.
Now, some of you may be familiar with Kathak dancing, a very popular type of dance from India. And we're very, very pleased to announce that we're joined today by Jinu Matthew, who's not only a Kathak dancer, but she's an award-winning Kathak dancer, having won many awards for her dance. And she's also trained many young talents as well. So, ladies and gentlemen, a very warm welcome to Jinu Matthew.
रंग दुला
A fantastic performance. Thank you so much for that. Now, once again, a massive thank you to our sponsors today.
At Midas Ballarat, we specialise in car and four-wheel drive servicing. Plus, we can handle your logbook servicing, safety inspections, brakes, exhaust, suspension and tyres. Midas can also tailor fleet management programs and solutions for all types of businesses and fleets, both large and small. Call 13 Midas or book online at midas.com.au. Midas, auto service experts. 40 years experience speaks for itself.
We hope you're enjoying the fantastic Ganesh Chaturthi festival for 2021. It's a pleasure having your company today. Time now for a very special message from State MP.
Hello, I'm Juliana Addison, State Labor Member for Windaree. I would like to take this opportunity to wish everyone involved with the Ballarat Hindu Temple and Cultural Centre a very, very happy Ganesh Chaturthi. It's so disappointing that we can't get together and have a lovely celebration for this important festival. So I'm sending my very best wishes to you and your family wherever you may be celebrating. Thank you for giving up so much as we have struggled to get through this pandemic. Things will get better, but can I really just take a moment to encourage everyone to go and get vaccinated, because vaccinations are our pathway out of these lockdowns. I look forward to the opportunity of being with you very soon, and that we will have greater opportunities in the future to celebrate important cultural events such as this one. From my family to yours, I wish you all the happiness in the world. Thank you.
Namaste. It's great to see that Ballarat Hindu community is taking an initiative to celebrate Ganesh Chaturthi festival. It's great to see our Hindu community sharing our culture and tradition in meaningful ways. On behalf of Kerala Hindu Society, I wish you all the very best. Hari Om.
Namaste everyone. I am Ramesh Rao from Sri Venkatakrishna Brindavan Temple in Murrumbina, Melbourne. On behalf of our temple and devotees, I would like to extend our prayers and best wishes to Ballarat Hindu Temple and Cultural Centre on this special occasion of Sri Ganesh Chaturthi. We are pleased to take part in this celebration through our priest conducting the Ganesh Havan on Saturday, the 11th September 2021. We hope that this collaboration between both our temples continue well into the future. I also take this opportunity to invite all of you to visit either our Melbourne or Sydney or both the temples. Thank you.
Welcoming back our very talented Punjabi dancer Akal Roop Kaur now to perform once again another wonderful Punjabi dance number.
Thank you.
Once again, a massive thank you to our sponsors today, including the wonderful Sun to Solar, and also Delicious Kitchen for beautiful dosa. Now, time for a couple of messages. First of all, from Satya Ramadugu, the president of Jet Australia, and following that, a message from Raja Kailasam, the president of the Melbourne Ayappa Seva Samiti.
Namaste. Ballarat Hindu Temple and Cultural Centre is playing a significant role in safeguarding Vedic traditions, culture and values in the regional Victoria. It is so great you're bringing all Vedic organizations together to celebrate this most important festival in the Vedic calendar, Vigna Nivaraka Chaturthi. I'm very happy to note Jet Australia Foundation is collaborating with Ballarat Hindu Temple and Cultural Centre in delivering food relief in the regional Victoria. Dhanyavad.
Namaskaram. Gajananam Bodhaganadi Sevidam, Kabita Jambu Balasara Pakshidam, Uma Sudam, Shoka Vinasa Karanam, Namami Vigneshwara Pada Pankajam, Vakradunda Mahakaya Surya Koti Samaprabha, Nirvignum Gurme Deva Sarva Karyeshu Sarvada. On behalf of Melbourne Ayappa Seva Sangam, I wish all the committee members and devotees of Ballarat Hindu Temple and Cultural Centre celebrating Vinayaka Chaturthi. On this occasion of Ganesha Chaturthi, I wish Lord Ganesha visits your home with bags full of happiness, prosperity and peace. I wish you all a very happy Vinayaka Chaturthi. Thank you.
Time for a couple of wonderful performances now. Firstly, Satvik Shankar is going to sing the popular Varna Ninnu Kori in the classical Carnatic style of music, and following that, Sanvi Naga is going to dance for the popular bhajan of Lord Krishna called Achyutam Keshavam. This song is performed in praise of Lord Krishna with his different names and with his different attributes, showing elevated devotion and a love for the god.
Namaste, my name is Satvik. Today I will be singing a Varnam called Ninukuri, Mohana Raga Aditala. Sari ga pada sa, sa da pa gari sa. Ninnu ko na nura ni ki ila loka nayaka manno pa limpa sama yamura namida kripaju udara gari gari sari sari sagari ga sari saga sari gari ga pa da sari ga ri ga sari da sa pa da sari ga sa da pa gari sari ninnu ko na yora ni ki la lokana ka nannu pa lim pa sa maya mura nani da kripa ajudara gari gari sari sari sa gari ga sari sa sari gari ga pa da da sari gari ga da sa pa da sa ri ga sa da pa ga ri sa ri ninnu kori nura ninnu kori sannu tanga shi niva asa gari sa ri ga sa ri gari sannu tanga shi niva sa gari sa ri da sa ri gari sannu tanga shi niva asa gari gari sari gaga pada sari gaga gada pagari gaga sada pagari sannu tanga shri nivasa gari gari sari gaga pada sari gaga gada pagari gaga sada pagari sannu tanga shri nivasa padada pagari sari ga sada sari ga pada sada pagari sannu tanga shri nivasa padada pagari sari gari sada sari ga pada sada pagari sannu tanga shri nivasa sari gari sari sa da pa gari sari sa ri ga ga pa pa da da sari gari da sa ri sa pa da sa da ga pa da pa ri sa da pa gari sari sannu tanga shri nivasa sannu tanga shri nivasa sari gari sari sa da pa gari sari sa ri ga pa pa da da sari gari da sari sa pa da sa da ga pa ri sa da pa gari sari sannu tanga shri nivasa sannu tanga shri. Thank you.
And that brings us to the end of another fantastic Ganesh Chaturthi festival for 2021. We do hope you've enjoyed the show. It's been wonderful having your company. And to leave us today, we'll finish with a vote of thanks from the Secretary. Thank you very much from everybody here at the Ballarat Hindu Temple and Cultural Centre. It's been a pleasure being with you today.
Namaste and happy Ganesh Chaturthi to all who are watching our virtual Ganesh Chaturthi online. Hope you all enjoyed the Pooja, Havan and the programs presented today. It gives me a great honor and privilege to propose my vote of thanks on behalf of Ballarat Hindu Temple and Cultural Centre to all the dignitaries. Catherine King, Federal Member of Parliament, Juliana Addison, State Member of Parliament, Michaela Settle, State Member of Parliament for Buninyong, Councillor Daniel Maloney, Mayor of Ballarat, for sharing their wishes and their continued support. I also would like to thank Geeta Devi from Hota, Karthik Arasu from Australian Hindu Temples Council, Kerala Hindu Society Melbourne, Melbourne Ayyappa Seva Samiti for sending their wishes and their greetings. Now I would like to thank our support partners, Victorian State Government, BRMC, Ballarat Indian Association, Ballarat Interfaith Network, Jet Australia, Ballarat Telugu Association, Ballarat Gujus, Virasate Punjab, Ballarat Keralites Foundation of Australia for supporting this event. Sponsors are the backbone for any event. I would like to thank our title sponsors Wish Homes, Santa Sola, Myra's Car Service Ballarat, KV Hans Creations Jewellery, Alfred and Indian Stores, Delicious Dosa Kitchen. When you are planning to build a home, have a solar panel, go for a car servicing, buying jewellery, buying groceries, or thinking of having a delicious meal, please have them in your mind. Thanks to Nitish Achar from Sri Krishna Vrindavana for conducting the Puja and Havan devotionally. Thanks to Hari Krishna and Delicious Dosa Kitchen for preparing food for the event. Thanks to all the performers who participated in the cultural events. Thanks especially to the little ones who prepared and participated in the event in spite of these challenging times. Thanks to their parents and teachers for getting the kids prepared this and recording the content. Thanks to Harishankar for doing the tough job of stitching all the recordings together to create this Ganesh Chaturthi program. Last but not the least, I would like to thank all the committee members and volunteers for planning and organizing this event. Thank you all once again for watching our virtual Ganesh Chaturthi event and enjoying it. Once again, wish you all a very happy Ganesh Chaturthi. Take care and stay safe.